Hey guys, hope you're having an amazing Christmas. Hope you guys are spending it with the ones that you love, and hope you guys are also resting and getting ready for the new year. And for those who don't celebrate it, hope you guys are still resting and taking time off to reflect on the past year. But I wanted to make this video and talk about something that I feel like it's pretty ironic, and I feel like it should be made aware to a lot of people who are on the journey of chasing something great, wanting to achieve your dreams, wanting to build really successful businesses, or if it's not a business that you want to build, maybe it's you want to become the best at the thing that you're doing. And I feel like if you're on that journey, right, we're all on it. At least a lot of people who will watch this video are on it. And it is the fact that we start chasing whatever is the definition of success for really two reasons. One is because we want to be secure, okay? So we are chasing it for security. The second one is we're chasing it to satisfy our wants, right? So if I want to drive a Porsche, then a 40K year job won't really satisfy that want or that need. If I want to be living in this place, then a 40K year job will not make it work. If I want to be able to fly someone's girlfriend in a jet, then a 40K year job won't really make it. So first you're doing it for security because you want to be independent, right? And then the second reason is because you're wanting to really fulfill all the the other desires of power. Being able to take care of your family, being able to have social, I forget what it's called, but like you want to be accepted, right? And you want status. So those are really the main things. First, you want to satisfy the basic needs, which is survival. And then the second one is you're actually just working towards like making yourself elevate in society, right? Or at least perceive like you've reached a certain pinnacle, if you can call it that, right? But the truth is, or something that I've realized, and I realized it today, and I think I first heard it, I think Greg Cardone was the first person who mentioned it, and he said that it's only when he started actually making money that he realized how little of it he had, right? And I hope you guys will get to experience it, because I feel like it's an experience that is really, it's like, what's going on, right? And I'll try my best to explain it because I think it's really important. So check this out. In the past year, I've grown a pretty decent business. We're almost like having a 7-figure run rate, which is pretty insane in the first year of really being in business. But the truth is, like I experienced it today. Like today, I didn't really do much. I woke up, it's Sunday. I normally try to work on Sundays, but today I didn't do much, right? We're launching ads next week, so I was just looking at making sure that we have a new pixel. We've invited the people who will be taking care of our ads in the business manager. But besides that, I really didn't do nothing. I just literally spent the day watching a TV show called Foundation on Apple. But when I spend days like this not doing anything, I feel like I'm unwell, right? And not necessarily, I personally believe it's because of two reasons. The first one is because I've created an identity that is attached to work. So if I'm not working, I feel like I'm not me, right? Or I feel like I'm not fit, or I feel like I'm not, it's like you're going against your beliefs, right? Because I feel like a lot of people really, don't really understand what it takes to succeed. But the first place where you don't start with learning something new. You first start by creating the identity that deserves the success that you want, right? So you need to build the character traits. You need to have the right beliefs to be able to achieve what you want to achieve, right? So after repeating a certain, creating that identity and repeating it to yourself and really becoming that person, then anytime that you're not behaving with being congruent with the identity that you've created for yourself and that has created the reality that you live in, you always feel like you're unwell, essentially, right? But there is a second reason, and the second reason is the one that I want to talk about, which is like right now I probably have access to enough capital to literally go 4 years without needing to work, right? But do I ever feel like I actually do? No. Actually, today I probably feel more insecure about capital and financial like finance than a year ago when I was like, making like 40K a year, right? And it doesn't really make sense. Like, how the hell does it work, right? And I feel like this is something that you guys should expect, or if you've ever already experienced it, then I'd love to get your experience. But it's like it's never enough. And if you are waiting, if are waiting to be abundant till you hit a certain figure, that you're in the wrong game, especially not this business thing, right? It's like the more you actually elevate, the more you feel insecure about you. And the more you feel insecure about your capabilities and your financial, situation. And to me personally, like, that's something that you need to be aware of, because if you're not aware of it, and you just feel like you just need to make more, you need to keep working, then you end up being 98 years old and being like, what the hell happened? I just spent 100 years working towards something that you can never actually achieve, right? So, I'm technically making this video for myself. I'm not really making it for you guys, because I'm not sure if you guys are going through this, but it's so important. It's so important to not necessarily attach yourself to the goals, or even financial goals, even financial like situation, like, because it's just metrics that you never hit a point where it's like enough, right? So yeah, I'm making this video because it's okay to spend a day spending a day watching just TV shows and not doing anything. Because what's the whole point of me building a business? I literally built a business so I can be financially free, be time free, and be location free, right? But now that I actually have the financial freedom to be free, I feel like now is the time where I'm the more, like, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I'm more of a slave now than I was a year ago, right? Because when you're working 9 to 5, it's not like you're attached to it. You just go in, clock out. But when you go home, you don't really have anything that you need to think of. But like for me personally, it's my business, so it's me. So if the business isn't moving, that means I'm not moving, right? So it's not like I can just clock out and be like, oh yeah, I'll just think of it next year. No, it doesn't work like that. So yeah, it's a funny game. It's a funny game. And I feel like that's why a lot of people get in the game, see success, and then end up killing the success, because they feel like, oh, I'm chasing success so I can, fill up a hole in me. But it will, no amount of success will actually fill up a person, right? Success is just like, it just embellishes what you have. So if you're just empty inside, god damn, you're gonna have $1 billion and be even more empty. Imagine being empty when you're broke, and then you end up, achieving your wildest dreams, and then you're still empty. That shit can kill you guys. And I know a lot of people who, who maybe are going through it will probably see this video, right? But I want you to realize that, like, yo, just, you don't need to attach your worth to to whatever you're producing, right? I produce, but I'm not necessarily just a producer, right? I'm also a surgeon, it's just that it has worked out that the things that I want require me to be a producer, but I am me first. I'm not the business, I'm not this first, right? So it's just a balance, right? But it's not an easy balance, so be aware of it. And I'm gonna just go watch another TV in like a few more episodes and then go to bed. But at the end of the day, that's why I feel like the people who actually end up achieving really good, crazy levels of success are not doing it for the self. You're doing it for something way bigger than you. So that's why I'm always setting a really gigantic goal, goals that I don't even know if I can achieve, because I hope one day that I'm doing it for something bigger than I. Because for me personally, I'm good. I don't need much more. I'm good. So that's that. Hope you guys are having an amazing time. Spend it with your family. Enjoy them. Enjoy the time. Enjoy the rest. Because time is the most, it's the most important resource, right? Because, you can make a lot of dough, but you can't really create time. So that's why if I feel like I'm gonna spend the time watching a TV show and enjoying myself, then I'm gonna do it. That's what I'm about to do. Love y'all. Have a beautiful year. Have a beautiful Christmas. And yeah, become a client, by the way. If you run a business, become a client. What are you waiting for? Let's go.